Hello again, everybody. Kevin Crater here from Manna Knife Company. James here again, showing us how he peels. Are we doing cuts an apple too, or just peeling?
I can cut it up a little bit, I guess.
Okay, he's going to show us how to peel, how he peels an apple with a paring knife in hand. So take it away.
So this is a very special paring knife. This was actually a gift I was given on Christmas one year from Kevin, and I very much appreciate it, and I've grown to love this little paring knife so much that it's basically all I use, and it's all my wife uses as well. So this little beauty, not only does it cut really well, and this is Wharncliffe style of the blade, so it helps with the downward pressure. Just having this little arc right here, it's just, you gotta, if you haven't used a knife, if you haven't used a knife like this, you gotta try it with the little Wharncliffe blade. But anyway, so I can't say enough good about this knife. My wife would say the same things. So for an apple, this is a paring knife. You're not going to use a chef's knife, a massive knife, to try and peel this. That's what paring knives can be used for, is obviously things in hand. So let's say you're trying to peel some potatoes, you want to peel an apple. Paring knife's what you're going to want to use. So I always start at the top, and you see videos of people, okay, I'm going to peel this without, so that the whole peel's in my hand. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go in this little motion. And if I lose some, that's fine. I'm not trying to peel the whole thing in one solid, swing here.
The apple still tastes the same if you don't get all one peel off. So.
But yeah, but what I will do is, once I get to about the halfway point of the apple, about here, I'm going to turn the knife around, because it's just easier to peel towards the top rather than the middle for me. So I'll go back around this way. And this knife just makes a really good peeler. Like I said, this Wharncliffe style blade is just amazing. So once I get it, mostly peeled, I'm going to just come from the top then and take off a lot of that top. I can even kind of go down a little bit, and then I'll just cut that top right off. If I have a little bit extra, I'll just chop off the little chunks. And then I'll do the same thing here. I have a little bit on this side, so I'll do that real quick. And then I'm just going to do that. So that's how I peel my apples with this style of paring knife. And then if I'm going to cut up an apple, most importantly, is this core is extremely tough. Obviously, we don't want to eat that. So you can kind of guesstimate where that core is. You'll find out if you cut it wrong, because you'll have chunks of the core. So about right here, and then you can use this as reference because you can actually see it. So I end up cutting the whole core out. So yep, we don't want the core. There goes the seed. And then I guess it just depends on how I want to eat this thing. Usually I eat them with peanut butter, so what I would do is I'm just going to cut them like this, which is actually a technique we haven't shown really, is where we just take the top of the knife, you can put it on the cutting board and just kind of drag the knife, and it's just going to cut right through.
And with the flat cutting edge and the Wharncliffe tip it's actually a little easier to do that dragging than it is with a knife that has a swoop or a chef's knife. I did that with the big chopper earlier than the Kiri. I did that a little bit. I don't know if you saw it. Maybe you can go back and look if you watched the other one. But yeah, it makes it easier because it's flat. Just again, a matter of preference.